Welcome to Authentic with Brazil 201, your future Golden Globe nominee. And today we're going to talk about Last of Us Season 2. What worked, what didn't work, and why this show should just end at Season 3 and not milk the entire story. First of all, let's just talk. Episode 2 of Season 2, the episode where, obviously, we all know what happens. Spoiler alert, when Joel dies and Jackson falls to the horde of zombies, we learn a lot. It's a phenomenal episode of television, and the man who directed it is the same guy who directed all the episode in Succession where Logan dies. He also directed the Battle Winterfell episode in Game of Thrones, the one that none of us could watch because for whatever reason they didn't do the lighting correctly in that episode of Game of Thrones. But this is basically a better version of that episode. But in retrospect, this season post Joel didn't work at all. I do not think Ellie can carry a show at all. It's just fundamentally the way we watched it. The episode right after Joel is dead, where Dina and Joel go through everything, and they go through Seattle, and obviously they don't know what like the gay pride flag things are because they grew up in the world of the apocalypse and all of it and everything that happened. We have two episodes where they're just kind of just roaming through, and it's like I understand because Dina played Dora the Explorer in like the live action version of Dora, but it's very it's similar to the Star Wars show with the children, which I guess was like the Skeleton Crew show. I just did not enjoy it. Like it's too like fake and realistic, and Ellie, who is I guess now supposed to be 19 or 20, is still acting like a 12-year-old, and Dina, who is the same age, acts like a 26-year-old. And the girl who plays Dina, is a much better actress than Ellie. And it's just like I'm not into Ellie. Some people just can't carry a show, and that's okay. Like Ellie is a good 2 to a strong 1, which is why when the show was Joel and Ellie, or if they did, you know, God, I don't even know what's the name of the brother. Oh God, I can't even remember everything. I feel bad for saying this. Hold on, Joe's brother, Last of Us. I feel Tommy, right? If the show had been like Tommy and Ellie, I feel like that would have worked out better because Ellie needs a real adult to bounce off of, where you can tolerate her nonsense. But a lot of it felt very similar, like when Elena Gilbert turns off her humanity in the Vampire Diaries, and like she's just full of rage in those final two episodes and she's acting like a retard. It's the same exact thing, and I'm just like, this is like annoying and completely like, why is she acting like this? We see all these cool things about what's happening in Seattle with the two factions, the WLF and the other, I guess, at not Avi's group, but Fedra, right? How they're fighting each other. That would have been an interesting story in the Battle of Seattle and everything. I mean, Josh Peck and Jeremy. God, what the hell is it? His name, I can't even remember. I am so sorry right now. God, wow. This is bad on my part. I am very upset. I am sorry, people. My brain is not working so well right now. Jeffrey Wright, right? Who's like the head of Fedra, but is really part of the WLF. This entire thing, and I'm just like, these a lot of nothing really happens in these post Joel episodes. Like, yeah, they go to Seattle, okay. We have a flashback episode that is the 5-year time skip of everything that Joel and Ellie did leading up to the fight on New Year's Eve, and all of this, and the tattoo, and all these other things. Then we have the, Ellie proving to Dina that she's immune, and then Dina's like, I'm pregnant, and it's just, did anything really happen in this? Like, I thought it was like, okay, and then they have sex, I guess. Oh, then we have the episode where Ellie chases the bald-headed chick into the hospital, and this is where they introduce the spores into the live action version of the show, where like the entire basement, which is where they had the original cordyceps patient, it's airborne, and we see that, and Ellie like tortures it, and I'm like, that's cool, I guess. We also don't see how Ellie escaped this basement because what we saw is that the elevator crashes and there's like no way out of this basement and contamination is out of there. And it's just like, okay. And then finally, in this finale, Ellie kills a pregnant chick and she kills the other white boy. All I'm saying is, Abby, the two episodes we've had of Abby, right? Which is, where Joel saves Abby and we see how like vengeance Abby is, and then how we see how like when Abby kills Jesse and shoots Tommy and everything. Caitlin Dever could carry the show, right? And clearly in season 3, we're doing what the way, especially with season 2 ended, where it's like, oh, you're playing as Abby now, and you're doing the 3 days versus Ellie's 3 days, and how their stories are interconnected and everything. Like I played the game, I know exactly how this all ends. I know Abby does not die, and there's a complicated relationship between Ellie and Abby, and how like they're always the people they kill constantly comes back to fight them. I'm more mad we didn't get Rat King because I thought when we were in the basement of the hospital, we were going to get Rat King, who's introduced in the second game, because the way they said this is where the first cordyceps patient was. We did not get Rat King. I assume we'll get Rat King in the that will pop up out of the hospital somewhere. I just gotta say, Caitlin Dever is beautiful, and um, yeah, I just think you have just do what's left of the game in season 3 because I don't know if you can stretch this because the girl who plays Ellie cannot carry the show. Caitlin Dever can easily carry the show, which is why I think like the first 3 episodes, assuming each episode's going to be a day of Seattle, like 1, 2, 3 of our 7. Um, Caitlin Dever can carry the show. Caitlin Dever is beautiful. She's strong. She's cool. Great eyebrows. The whole thing. But the season didn't work. Episode 2 is phenomenal television, but the season did not work. It was not good. Okay, this is the same issue with Severance season 2, where outside like 2 to 3 episodes of the 10, it was not good. But they're going to be considered good because they're good episodes were so good, it's making the season look good. But in retrospect, they're not good. I'm sorry. This was not good. Whereas season 1, I understand we all love episode 3, and episode 3 is phenomenal television. In the same way, episode 2 this season is phenomenal television. It's just these were not good seasons, and I don't know if this was like a strike thing or whatever. I just I didn't enjoy it. I don't think Ellie is good as a title one, as number one on the call sheet to carry a show. She's just not, and I'm sorry. Oh, poor Jesse though, getting his face blown off by Abby. It is what it is though.